everyone, I'm Melinda NailFanatic. This is a personal reading for my client. Bless Source God, you know what's on her heart, you know what's on her mind. Help me to deliver a message for her that she needs to hear to help her find peace with this situation. The word of clarity we have is wanting. The bottom of the deck says pleasure. I feel that the situation had something to do with him trying to enjoy life in some type of way. I really don't know any of the details of this situation. Let's see, what is a message for my client from here that will benefit her and encourage her and help her as far as moving on from this situation. Okay, this one. Love. The love is there. The love is constantly present. And the bottom of the deck says resolution. Cutting it off. Cutting off the negative beast. Cutting out the confusion. I feel that this was a situation where he was just following his pleasures, following his heart's beat, following his heart's delight, and where it took him to was a place and a circumstance and situation with people surrounding him that it just needed to come to an end, because I feel like, and this is a hard part to understand, like, I see in this love card how this little plant is about to get plucked by her hands. And I feel like this is going to be real tough for you to take maybe, but he knew his life was going to get plucked when he made the plans to come here. When he made the plans to be here, he knew he was going to live for a shortened amount of time. So let's see what energy I pick up from this tarot deck here, and let's see what I'm getting. And okay, and so the reason why he went through with allowing himself to live out that plan that he had made for himself prior to his physical introduction to a body was because it's going to help those he loves to have this love grow within them, to have the awareness grow, to have the consciousness grow, to have their soul grow through what challenges his life and death presented. So let's see what we get here. Okay. And this here really resonates with what I was getting here. What happened in regards to your son? Why did it happen? Well, part of it is to show you the strength you have to get through anything. Why is that relevant? That's relevant for where you're going. For where you're going in life, for your harmony with yourself, for your own progress, you needed to see that strength within yourself. And it wasn't just you. There are other people whose lives and circumstances were quite dependent upon learning and experiencing this situation that y'all went through with your son. So in the past, we have a Knight of Pentacles. We have a person who was focused on their money, and the way they went about attaining it was... it was a grown-up way, but it wasn't always the most best way. But he was like, by any means, I'm going to attain it. And now it's more of a energy of overview. And now it's like, have you sitting there reevaluating the situation, trying to understand, trying to really get a grip on What was the root of this? And what was the purpose of this? And what you don't know is this had to do with some childhood, past life, love story. I don't know if this situation had anything to do with somebody that he was dating, but this is now about the third time that I've heard that it may have something to do with someone he was dating. That someone he was dating was involved, and it had to do with a past life connection with someone where there was a very specific soul lesson that needed to be brought through with this happening. And now the big challenge is, how do we move forward with everything that we've experienced? And how do we take these lessons and let them benefit us and change the cycle, change the story we're living, change the experiences that we're having? I feel that in regards to this situation, that there was a third-party situation, like an extra person was involved somehow. Somebody was jealous. Of this love. Your best course of action in regards to this is to keep it, hold back on what you know. I feel like you know, and this reading is going to make you key into more of who was involved in the situation. And your best course of action is to keep it to yourself and keep it moving. I don't know why that is. That doesn't make any sense to me. But that's what I'm getting, so that's what I'm going to say. Strength with the King of Pentacles. I don't know what sign your sun was, but I get the feeling that your sun may have been an earth sign or had some strong earth sign in his chart, because in the past he was here as a knight and now he's as a king. Mastery over the physical, because now he's in spiritual, so that's interesting. And the moon, I feel it guiding and causing information to come out as it's needed. I do feel that there's a strong energy of you receiving and understanding. Like, I feel like you had an idea of what the situation was, and this reading is going to help you key in even stronger and more about who was involved and what was actually going on behind the scenes that was unaware, that only those who were specifically involved were aware of. Now, I just picked up my other deck of cards because I wanted to look at the question of justice in regards to the situation. And as I picked it up, look what's on the bottom. Is your sun an earth sign? Was he an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo? Because that energy is strong here again. That energy is strong here. That he was here as an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And let's go ahead and see. I want to ask a question about, will my client see justice in regards to this situation? Will justice be brought about in regards to this situation? This card wants to come out. We have the moon. The moon says it's still hidden, it's still obscured. The moon was also right here. But the moon also is an indicator of secrets coming out into the light. So I'm going to ask for clarification. What does this moon mean? What is the meaning of this moon card? Okay, I just got cards flipped over in my hand, so let's take them. We have the Page of Wands, which is right here. Wow. We have the Judgment card, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting is Now there's a reevaluation of the situation, and an announcement will be made about what was found, because something is found in the dark, and an offer will be made, and you're not going to be necessarily happy about it. You're going to take it because you know it's a blessing for you. However, there's still this level of, yeah, but and what I'm hearing is, yeah, but fuck you type of, this is like almost like an apology that you get, that's like, you know what, fine, I'll take your apology, but I still don't want nothing to do with you type of energy is what I'm getting. The judgment here, I do feel that a judgment has been, will be rendered. And again, with the similarities and cards coming out here, I feel like it's quite possible that, you know, you're going to reassess some of what you've been knowing. This card is about secrets. You're going to know who's been keeping secrets. I feel like you're going to know who's been keeping secrets, and for your own advantage, you're going to allow it to stay secret because there's more advantage in you keeping it to yourself at this time. So get back to me. Let me know how your feeling is on this reading. If you also are viewing this and have interest in receiving your own personal consultation, my website has details on that for you. If you're interested in receiving a custom channeled Words of Clarity deck, these are available for you to help you see understanding the growth energy over disappointing situations, pull out information regarding deceptions, those who are faking, the deceased, the victories, the pleasure. All these things can be tapped into using your intuition with the Words of Clarity deck or through a personal consultation with me. My website is available for you at lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.